Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Viking, of course, and today is my review for Fear the Walking Dead Season 6, Episode 7, the mid-season finale titled Damage from the Inside. Now, of course, with COVID and all that stuff going on, shows were put in a sticky situation. They couldn't finish production, and Fear of the Walking Dead was one of those. So this season so far, they were only able to get to do 7 episodes, much shorter than their usual run of 16. The mid-season finale would usually be 8 episodes, then there'll be a break and the next 8 would come, but episode 7 for this season is the mid-season finale, and in 2021 we will finally get the rest of this season. I don't know if they're going to do an extra 9 episodes or just another 7 or how many they will do, but I can't wait. This season has been absolutely extraordinary. The brilliant writing, the cinematography, the directing, the score, the emotions, the character development. I'm talking about this season as in it's been the greatest season in television history, but it's been brilliant. It really, really has. And I've been blown back by the writing. Everything in this season has been brilliant. The characters have really been bringing such depth to the story, and there's filler episodes, but there's substance with the characters, and I've loved it so much. But this episode was another great one from Fear, and the plot goes like this. When Dakota goes missing, Strand sends Alicia and Charlie on a search and rescue mission to find her. An unlikely ally provides a new possibility of escape from Virginia. Now Dakota wants to stay away from Virginia. She does not. They're sisters. She wants to stay away from her. She doesn't trust her anymore. She doesn't like the environment that she creates. So Dakota just wants to get away to her no matter what. So what Strand is doing is they're transporting Dakota to a safe environment to get her out of harm's way, because there's people seemingly attacking Virginia's group, their community. Got to see Tank Town blown up last week. So Virginia is in fear of who it is. She think it might be Morgan? She thinks it might be other people. She doesn't exactly know who it is, but that's why Dakota is being moved. But while they're moving Dakota, they're attacked by an unknown group. We find out later on in the episode who it was, but they attack the Rangers. The Rangers are killed. Strand wasn't with the group when it happened. He comes back, sees all the walkers, the Ranger walkers, shoots them in the head, but no Dakota. Now, Strand is also trying to get in with Virginia as best as he can. And it's hard to see what side he's really on. Whose side? Is he with his original group, or is he on Virginia's side because of all the perks that she can give him and the status she can give him? He's already a Ranger. He's got one of the keys. You know, he's a high-profile person in the community. And does he get off in this? Does he love this? And this is why he's turning his back on his old group. But he says to Alicia, can you please help me find Dakota, because I will be in a lot of trouble. I need to keep up the momentum of staying on Virginia's good side. So Alicia agrees. Her and Charlie go on this search mission to find Dakota. They come across this old hunting range, I think it was, and they go into this building and they see this guy. It's a weird scene. He is experimenting on walkers. He's adding stuff to them. He's taking out stuff. He's looking at their insides. He's adding elk bones or deer bones, the ears to them and stuff like that. Weird things, adding eyes to them. Weird as hell. But Alicia is looking and she's a bit freaked out by this, but your man comes from behind her, knocks her out. But we find out that Dakota is actually staying with this guy. She trusts this guy. And they're in this building, and it's all boarded up. They can't get out of it, but it's surrounded by these walkers that this guy has experimented on. This guy is a bit weird, but I love the walkers in this episode. I really do. It's something that's really brought something new to the walkers in the Walking Dead universe. And like, I love how the Walking Dead year after year can bring new elements to the story in terms of just different communities, cannibals, the Whisperers, these kind of walkers meant to be something that we've never seen before. I thought it was pretty cool, but Alicia doesn't trust this guy whatsoever. She does not trust him. She thinks he's a bit weird, and he has a likeness towards Dakota. And we find out that this guy, Ed, I think his name was, he lost his wife, he lost his daughter, and Dakota reminds him a lot of that, and he probably has a little bit of an obsession with her and doesn't want her to leave. Alicia thinks they have to leave. She tells the guy, look, this guy is this girl is Virginia's sister, and you'd be in a lot of trouble if she found out. But basically, the guy says Virginia killed his daughter and his wife, sorry, I should say. But that's not the case. He's actually the reason that they died. He was experimenting on a walker. The walker got out, eaten them, bit them, and they ended up dying. He blames himself for that. He is a crazy guy. He doesn't want them to leave, so what he does is he plays on music. All of his creations come around the building and they are surrounded. They can't get out. He doesn't want them to leave, but he kind of has a change in character, and then he wants them to leave. He doesn't want them to leave. he kind of wants Dakota to stay and stuff like that. So he is pretty messed up, and this world has made him messed up big time. And Charlie, of course, is hiding within this building. The guy doesn't know they're there. She thinks she knocks him out by giving him some medicine, and it doesn't work. He gets up, he finds out. He has them there, and he's willing to kill them. But there's an exchange between Alicia and him where he's about to shoot Alicia. He doesn't trust Alicia because Alicia, earlier on in the episode, called Virginia over the radio and made a deal. If I give you Dakota, then look, you'll let us leave. You won't come searching for us. And that's what Alicia wants to do. Her and Charlie, they want to leave. Virginia says, okay, I agree. So basically everybody is using Dakota to try and get away from Virginia, because Virginia has so much power, so many people, and she'll track down people, and she'll kill you if you leave this community without her letting you leave. So it's pretty interesting in that way. But of course the walkers get in, and the weird walkers with the hooks and everything. It's just weird and it's cool also. But it's a situation where you're like, are they going to get out of this? Are they going to be able to beat these walkers? Because you can't get a clear blow at their head because there's stuff on them. So you have to kind of work around them or just knock them down and stuff. So that was pretty cool, and they're a kind of obstacle for them to get around. But then of course Morgan Jones comes and saves the day. He slices and he dices walkers with his unbelievable axe, takes them down. And it looks like they've got out of the situation. But overall, the episode was pretty good. It set up a lot of mystery. The scary moments were there. The walkers were pretty cool. The score was good. The engagement with the characters. But then Alicia and Morgan have an exchange. Morgan's plan, of course, is to get everyone away to his new community. That's what he wants. He wants his family back. And he's willing to do anything to do that. Now he says to Alicia, look, we're going to give Virginia and Dakota in exchange for the rest of our group. But Alicia was actually going to do the same thing, but she's changed her mind. She doesn't want to do that anymore. She doesn't want to be that kind of person. And her and Morgan have an exchange where, look, you're not doing it, Morgan. I thought the same thing, but we're not doing that. It's not the right thing. And her and Morgan have an exchange where you think that Morgan is he's willing to take on Alicia here to get Dakota back to Virginia to exchange. But Morgan can see that maybe now, unlike before, he can see that he's a little bit too far gone. And he's able to pull himself back in, which is pretty good. He's the one that took down the Rangers. He killed them. He was the one that was trying to get Dakota to make that exchange. So he's the one that took out that group. It wasn't this is a mysterious group that Virginia is scared of. And then Strand shows up. They're willing. Morgan says, "Okay, Alicia, we'll go. Dakota can be a part of this community. We can be a part of this community together." Strand shows up. There's an exchange there. Strand thinks that Dakota's just going to be handed over to him. He'd be the great guy going back to Virginia with Dakota, but it doesn't turn out that way. Morgan says you're not taking her. Alicia says you're not taking her. So Strand's left there, and they go off, and he has to go back to Virginia and say she's gone with Morgan, and this makes Virginia so crazy. And he asks Strand, I should say, whose side of this are you on? And Strand goes, with you. So what side is he really on? Is he just playing two-faced to try and help the group in the end? Maybe a little bit like Eugene when he was with Negan, and then he turned on them with the bullets and helped Rick's group win. Could it be something like that? Or is Strand really just out for himself? That's an interesting theme that's going to go on. It looks like Virginia is going to send out a group to try and track down Morgan, so that's going to be interesting as hell. I like this season a lot, I really do. I think it's one of the best Walking Dead seasons that we've ever gotten so far. If they can match up with the rest of the episodes through this season, it can definitely be a contender with the main show was one of the best seasons of the Walking Dead universe. And I truly mean that. I really, really do. Morgan Jones, Lenny James added to this cast, absolutely brilliant. You had Dwight, the Strand actor. They're all pretty good actors, and they're really adding a lot to this. Greg Dillahunt as well, another amazing actor playing John. So this cast is brilliant, and when they're given the right material, it just shows you that they can pull off something truly amazing. But this episode, another solid one, 7 episodes in a row, which have been pretty great for Fear the Walking Dead, and I can't wait for the rest when they get to shoot them. They've already showed a trailer. The trailer looks brilliant for 2021. I can't wait, guys. Let me know in the comments, have you seen this episode? What did you think of episode 7 of season 6 of Fear the Walking Dead? What have you thought of this season so far? I've thought it's been absolutely brilliant. I've enjoyed every single episode. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you think they could do things better. Maybe you think it doesn't match up with the main show whatsoever. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think. My Walking Dead friends, it's good to engage with each other about this kind of stuff. Give a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't. If you have already, I appreciate it, guys. I'll do a World Beyond review now as well. Can't wait for the mid-season and finale, or the finale actually, last 2 episodes for that. Looking forward to seeing where everything goes. I'll do that review now, guys, and it'll be up soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Have a good day, and don't get bitten by walkers. It's not good for you.